just picked up some dry ice so I can finally get rid of this the sound deadening in the car, and I'll show you guys the process if you haven't seen it before. Good old Bock. It's actually pretty good. 3 kilos was 35 bucks. Easy. So the essentials you need to do this is gloves. I like to double up on my gloves so it doesn't freeze. Your dry ice, a hammer, and I use that dustpan, mainly the pan, just so when you put it around, I put all the ice on here and that you can actually scoop it up and move it, so you don't have to use your hands. The hard part's going to be all this part here. Yeah, everything else should work. Pretty much you just pile it up until it either starts cracking or you can crack it out, but I'll show you that anyway. Now if you listen carefully, the magic's begun. It's starting to crack already. That's how quick it is. It's unbelievable. So good. You have to be careful of wires and that as well, because otherwise it will freeze the wire and it can actually snap them without you knowing. Just like that, comes up nice and easy. Another useful tool is a flathead screwdriver. So after getting all the old sound deadening out, I found quite a few, how do you say, 30-year-old things. Basically had to start repairing a few things, so I got the impact driver and a wire wheel, because like that was rusted out, so I had to pull that out. Some of the spots I put rust converter after wire wheeling and then primed it, so that's fine. And a few spots, it's a lot, But then come to this one, that one's fine, but there's a hole. It's a freaking hole. So, and then that's not the worst of them. Come over this side to the driver's side. Well, the plug's still in there. It's that bad. Like, that's the plug there. Oop. That's the plug there, and it's supposed to just come out. Like, plugs in that one as well. So I have to bash them out, clean them up, and then go to Clark Rubber tomorrow to pick up 50mm grommets. So I'm just going to put them in there, weld those body holes up now that they've been rust converted, and then I can put the dynamat in. Yeah, awesome. So those two holes that were right next to the plugs are now done. I've just welded them in. Getting eaten alive by freaking mosquitoes, but not the best. But it's done inside and out. There's no holes. Thought more the merrier, really. And there too. It's very hard when it's Mitsubishi decided to only do the floor in like freaking 1mm, maybe 1.2mm steel. So trying to weld, you just blow holes. That's why there's a lot, because getting started with an actual weld, you stitch weld it, and then to actually get a layer, you've got to feather it over itself. But it just builds up quick, and I had my settings on 14, which is low, and at 5. I could have gone lower, but it wouldn't penetrate as good, so I kept it at 14. So I've just gotten started with doing the sound deadening. So this is what it looks so far. It's actually quite easy. So that's one side. I've still got 1.5 boxes left. So I dare say I have heaps, thank God. After this goes the acoustic matting, but I won't put that in until I've plugged these holes. I'm not gonna get the Clark Rubber ones because I don't think they'll sit in there. So I found online the original plugs. They just need to be bashed in, so that's why I've cut provisions around where they go. Once those bungs are in, then I can put the acoustic layer in, and then get started putting the interior back together. I haven't picked the camera up for a bit, but I got a little bit carried away. Pretty much it's all in now. I'm just doing the tape that covers all the joints so no water can get underneath. I'm not sure about the edges though. I'm not sure if you're supposed to do that or not, but if that's the case, I guess you can go buy more. I'm not sure. I'll have to figure that out. Yeah, it's coming along really nicely. Haven't even gone through a whole box yet. So awesome. Finally completed. Oh my god, it looks bloody good. Damn. So just the acoustic liner to go. Before I do that, I might not do it on this part of the wall, just because of the 12 volt. The top I will, and then the bars I'm just going to get white spray paint and spray paint that. But yeah, looks sick. Well, it's finally complete. All the acoustic liner is in, stuck down, rear wall's done. Oh, looks so good. Other side's done as well. the center console. Now it's just now that's done, I can put the vinyl back in, and then I can do the center console. Might leave back end out because I'm thinking of doing a little bit of something back there. Seats can go in. I can clean the interior because it is not the greatest. I didn't clean it before I started. So that's kind of what I'm working with. Yeah. So once that's clean, I can get started on everything else. So I have got a video coming for doing the cluster. I bought from Cruise and Central in New South Wales, new dials, so they're white. I'll show you guys how to install them because it's a little tricky, especially for the fuel and temperature, but that'll be coming soon as well. I'm also doing a video on how to change your fuel in a 4D56 so you can increase it, because these are very sluggish to begin with. As soon as I put 13 psi to it, and then I increased the fuel on the pump, it was able to get boost within 1600 RPM. So I'll show you guys how to do that as well. That's pretty much it for this episode. The next one will be putting the interior back together, and I've also got another episode coming of the rear wall, where I've sanded it back from a stupid mistake, and then priming it and all that sort of stuff. So look forward to it. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.